sweet soul, and welcome to the second episode with Lola. I'm so happy to have you here still. Hopefully you inspired a lot of people with the first video, and today we're gonna get more into what you actually do with some examples. I'm gonna ask you questions about how hypnosis works because it's still very new and very little people know what it is exactly. So maybe you can give us some examples, or maybe you can start explaining how you work with people.
So not everybody is meant for the same session. I really feel quickly what I can give to them so they are able to receive it, because not everybody is already on the same journey spiritually. For people that I see that are already on that journey, I use a different protocol. Where they actually do more of the work themselves. So
there's difference. So you can really feel if somebody's spiritually open, and then the session is different from somebody that is like very skeptical.
Yeah, for sure. With the skeptical people, I use a totally different protocol because for them,
it's harder to open up.
It's harder to open up, and for them maybe it would not work because they are not already there. So with them, I use the most normal hypnosis where we go into the deep relaxation and where we use suggestion. That's the most common way of doing hypnosis. So you bring them in a trance, you deepen that trance, and then I am going to say positive suggestions to make the change work.
Okay, interesting. So you bring them in a trance. You have a kind of like method how you do that. And then you will suggest things to the subconscious mind.
To the subconscious mind, exactly, to make the change work. On the other hand, with the spiritual hypnosis, it's more the client that does the work together with the higher self. So what we do is we make a connection between them and the higher self. And we are actually, I'm asking a lot of questions and I'm looking to what they respond. So we use signals in the fingers.
Like muscle.
And we use, we choose a yes and a no finger. Because if you have to talk in the hypnosis, you already come a little bit back. And if it's only with signals in the hand, you can really stay deep in that trance, So
there's yes and no.
There's a yes and
then
no.
you ask questions, and then you can see yes or no. Wow.
Exactly. And that is how we let things go. And because if it's not serving them anymore, I just say, let it go. And then you can really see sometimes difference in the face that they let something go.
Wow.
You can not for everybody, of course, but sometimes you really see that now some energy.
Now something changed.
Something changed, and they just let go of all that don't serve them anymore, and that's how they heal their problem.
Yeah, because that's why we are getting sick, or we are getting stuck in old habits or in bad habits, is because we have these beliefs that we're holding on to. And it's some of them are just not doing any good. And then
it's the subconscious mind that wants to keep you safe because it's what you know. And
habits are really it's really strange creature, habits. We are so fond of our habits, and habits are
that's why hypnotherapy is so different, because we really work with the subconscious mind and we are really doing the change work there. And that's where real change can happen, because if it's still programmed in your subconscious minds, you need to change it there to really change your actions, because 90% of our actions are by our subconscious mind.
And we don't really pay attention to our subconscious mind, and it's because of Dolores Cannon, which we talked about in the previous episodes, that I started recognizing and feeling the subconscious mind, and like being like, wow, the subconscious mind is so interesting because it makes up our whole belief system. And if you can change something in the subconscious mind, which also the law of attraction is talking about, like it's a basis for a lot of things and for a lot of internal growth, is working with the subconscious mind. So you're doing a very powerful, important job, I think,
Thank you.
for the future. I think this could be very inspiring.
But I also think for the future, like you say, I think this will take over because people will start to realize
I don't need a doctor.
I don't need a doctor. I can heal myself, and okay, maybe you need a facilitator like me to guide you in the process. But once you start to know it, you won't need me anymore because it's not like a therapist that you need to go to every month. No, that's not the way. Maybe we'll do more than one session, of course, because some trauma is more deeply and we need more sessions to get over it. But I'm sure after a couple of sessions, you will be able to do it yourself. And you won't need me anymore.
Wow, so you really take people forward. You're first a facilitator, but then you also teach them or help them on how to do it themselves. That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah, because you can also do like self-hypnosis. I can install anchors in your... so you can go yourself into that state of trance.
What's an anchor?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. An anchor is like, we install something. So, for example, if you do this, and you say, I'm going in deep hypnosis, that you go to in the trance. So we install an anchor whilst you're in the trance. I try to explain it.
Yeah, no, it's good. So if you're home, you can
And then if you're home
things.
and you say those words, deep hypnosis, and you go into that trance. And the more you do it, the better you get at it, the deeper you go at it. Yeah.
Practice makes art.
So if I install that, they can start to practice it themselves. Of course, it's a different protocol. It's not so deep than when you come with me because I guide you. But the more you do it, the better you get at it. And like that, you can also change your subconscious mind and
amazing
yourself.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great. Do you have some examples for the people that they can maybe maybe we can use the example of my mom?
Oh yeah,
because
perfect.
she like my mom is already spiritual.
Yeah.
More open, I would say.
Yeah, your mom was really easy to get in the trance.
Yeah.
She was not a difficult client at all.
Okay, amazing. She had this goal. So people come to you and they have like, what do you want to work on? And she, what did she want to work on?
So for your mom, it was the habit of in the weekends opening a bottle of champagne, and the bottle need to be finished, because
you're with friends on a party.
And it was a condition of her, She was programmed that if I opened the bottle, we were going to finish the bottle. But she's also a very sportive person, your mom, and she felt that the drinking was really sticking on to the hips and blocking her, and she was like, come on, I'm sporting so much, I'm doing so much, but still I feel that some things are just sticking, and actually I don't want that, and I know I feel it's from the alcohol, and actually I just want to quit that habit. So
for you, it was like, okay, let's work on that.
And like I said, your mom was really quickly in the trance. Also, as she was already on a spiritual journey, the connection with her higher self was made in no time. And then I started to ask questions. We also went back to some experiences from where the habit was made, or where it started actually. And then we let it go. And then I asked a lot of questions.
You say it like it's nothing. Oh, then we let it go.
And then we let it go, yes.
It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And actually, because she's my mom, she didn't touch alcohol for, I think now 3 months.
Yeah.
It's 3 months ago that she came to you. And she really had this habit of like, it's an old habit where we live in Belgium. Let's face it, drinking is in our subconscious mind. It's imprinted because we grew up with
society everywhere.
It's very appreciated if you drink something. It's weird if you don't drink, actually.
Yeah.
So that's a very powerful thing because it was her only bad habit that she had, and now she's feeling so good. I saw her this morning. She was like,
and she lost a lot of weight.
She lost 10 kilos.
She was really, really good.
And every time we talk about it, she's like, because of Lola, Lola. So she's really grateful for you. And I think you're super humble, and that's what I really like about you. But the change you can make in somebody's life is just incredible. You had probably more.
I did different kinds, people to stop smoking, but also a lot of self-love. I feel that people come to me that are struggling with self-confidence, self-love, and I can feel that they come to me because it's something I also healed in myself, because before I also was lacking self-confidence, and self-love, and it's really something that I started to create in myself, and then I started to feel, and now I really love myself, you know, and I think that's also why people find me to solve that.
Because you have done the deeper work yourself, and you've seen like I reached new heights because of doing that.
Yeah, but also people that come from less highs and less low, people that are very, so they can just live more
peacefully,
like but then I had also emotional eating,
eating disorders. Wow.
What
Just
else? Bad habits. Also fears. Spinophobia.
Being afraid of spiders.
Spiders, heights. Being afraid of heights.
Wow.
It's really, but also even physical things and even cancers can be healed with.
That's something that Dolores Cannon did. Really people that don't know Dolores Cannon, we talked about her in a previous episode, and it's one of my spiritual teachers too. She's just incredible. People came in very sick and they went out and was like, wow, because she always talks about how our minds and we make ourselves sick, and if we're as powerful to make ourselves sick, we are powerful enough to heal ourselves, but you need the right medium, you need the right in-between person to guide you through. Because once the soul is lost, it's very hard to get yourself to do all the work. It doesn't need to be that hard. You can just reach out to somebody that has a skill like you and take yourself back to your inner core. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Hope to see you in the next episode. And then we see you next week. See you later. Ciao.